where we was from. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff that he was saying, you know, just to make this, listen, he know he ain't from that place. You know, he just was saying stuff and just kept putting more and more on it. And listen, he was being indifferent because he didn't want to do the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of times when you in a straight commission environment, if you got an environment where people ain't making no money, it's room for indifference. Listen, none of y'all can say they ain't paying me enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Nobody can say, but you would say that. Some people say, you know, they'll try to say, but nobody can say that. You know what I'm saying? That's like I was talking to a kid, my friend, y'all know my boy Vince. You know what I'm saying? Vincent from, you know, Vincent King. Where he called, you know, sometimes he used me like the little brother, like, you know, with his son. And he told me a story about his son, and his son was in the car, alright? His son was in the car, got in the car, he's a senior, this is first year playing football, since he was in Little League. He get in the car mad, because he ain't getting no PT, alright? In the game. Well, Vince called me and said, man, listen to this, Ish. You know, Cam over here mad because he ain't getting no PT. I'm like, oh, word? Well, what he mad about? And then, you know, I started talking to him. And so I asked Cam, I said, put him on speakerphone. So, and you know, I got away with that because I done dealt with this before. You know what I'm saying? I asked Cam, I said, look, Cam, first of all, let's keep this 1,000, all right? You hadn't been playing football since Little League. The person who in front of you played 2 ways. He played defensive end, played 2 ways, and been playing, was a starter last year, and of course gonna be a starter this year, and you think you're gonna get playing time over them. Okay, tell me what you be doing in practice. Come on, tell me about it. How many times you in the backfield? How many? Well, we not allowed to even touch the quarterback. Well, okay, well tell me how many times you got close to him where you looked like you would have knocked his head off and stopped. Silence. Okay, well tell me about when they get a running back the ball, how many times you done got back there and blew up the play? Because I know you on scout team. Because if you on scout team, you playing against the main team.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if your boy in front of you play 2 ways. See, they can tell that to somebody who's silly. You can't tell it to me. I know you're on scout team. What you doing? Well, you know what I'm saying? I be giving all I got. How many times you done tackled a running back in the backfield? Maybe once or twice. How many practices y'all done had? Just did. So y'all in practice this summer? So when y'all started practice, y'all done had more than 10 practices and you only got 2 in the back? 2? And you think somebody finna, okay, remember this, Cam, ain't no minutes being ticked off the clock in practice. In the game, minutes getting ticked off the clock. You're paying for every minute that tick off. You think they finna put their minutes that they paying for and put you in there when you barely get in the backfield? When they want to win, would they do that? Said no. I said, okay then. Now let me ask you another question. You watched wrestling growing up? He said, yeah. I said, who was your favorite wrestler? Now I didn't know this. I'm just digging. You know what I'm saying? He said, The Rock. I said, okay. I said, you want to get on the football field? He said, yeah. I said, tomorrow when you go to practice, get in the backfield and put the running back in the rock bottom and ask him if he smell when you get up. And if you do that 4 times in practice, in one practice, I guarantee you at least get on that field. And after every practice, you should go where the coach at and tell him, can you do some drill? You want to work out? You want to get some work in? And then ask the practice, look, coach, I know I ain't been playing, but I want to get on the field and play this my senior year, and you ain't got to let me play. But I'm going to earn my PT, what I need to do. What I need to show you to get on the field. And ask him. And he might say something, or he might not say nothing. But just make him aware that you want to get on the field. And then I told you, And then I say, look, this is what you do, Cam. You ready? Yes, sir. Vince in the back laughing. Because I done told him to rock bottom somebody. You know what I'm saying? I say, this is what you do, Cam. When somebody is inconsistent, you can overlook them. But you cannot overlook consistency. If you, every practice, go in there, and you in the backfield every time, you working, you slamming the man who blocking you out the way, and you tackling people. And you do that on a consistent basis every practice. You might not start next week, and you might not get on the field if you do it. You might not start the third week. You might not. You might even still not get on the field. But if you do that 3 weeks in a row, they gonna find a spot for you. I said, but when you do it 3 weeks in a row and you get on the field and somebody break for a touchdown on your side, don't you slam your helmet on the ground and say, dang. The next play you get out there, you blow him up. I said, because you gonna make mistakes. Stuff gonna happen and it's gonna be your fault. But the players who bounce back, keep their spot. I say, so Cam, I don't want to hear no, I don't get no PT. You want me to keep it 100 with you? You don't deserve no PT. You can't tell me nothing. All you can tell me about is you embarrassed. That's it. You can tell me about you embarrassed for your underperformance. How many drills you was doing this summer? I just started asking. How many? He ain't getting a chance to answer. How many drills you was just doing this summer? What you was doing? How many sprints you was running? What you was in there doing in the weight room? What you doing? No, I just wanna. Exactly. Them people that just wanna, they get to wear the uniform. You lucky. Cause if you play basketball, I just wanna hoop. You don't get to play. You get cut. It is limited spots. Football, they let you on. But now you want to act like you owe some PT because you're on the team. They let you on the team. If they was doing trials and cuts, they would have cut you. So some people, you let them in the room and they think that they can be lazy and cry about PT. Cry about performance. Cry about what they want. Cry about what they deserve. You don't get rich by demand. You get rich by performance. You can't cry for that. You can't cry to be the best. They tell you to cry to be the best. Come on, where they do that at? Not at the station. Where they do that at? You can cry to be the best. You can whine for a sale. What they gonna do? Slow whine. This ain't no R. Kelly song. If he can't do it to get on the field there, you can't do it to get in here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you got players that do the work at home, you can get more done at practice. When you got players that don't do what they supposed to do at home, when you at practice, all you gonna do is get them to do what they supposed to been already doing. So guess what you end up doing?
Nothing.
Wasting time. But guess what the players think? We doing something. Let me tell you what being prepared is, ladies and gentlemen. Being prepared is doing what you need to do before you need to do it, so that it be ready before it's time to be. Now, if you're doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, you're not prepared. You behind.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm going to ask y'all this, and y'all know this by saying, am I speaking Spanish?
No,
sir.
So we on...
Square.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So we got it, huh?
Yes, sir.
You want to take the productivity to another level so we can see the moon, so we can see the stars, so we can see other cities, so we can travel the world, so that we can make a difference, so we can build it up, so we can run the bands up, so that we can rise above. You want to do that?
Yes.
Get prepared.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Listen, everybody in here take themselves as their own. You should be taking your, listen, every time when you in sales, you should take yourself as your own corporation. See, some people are going to take themselves as they self-employed. That's what most little people do. But you should take yourself like you your own corporation.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. If you can pump out 1,000 a week, when you start building, you pump out 1 million a month. Okay, see, I'm talking too big, make you shrink. Nuh-uh, you better listen to me. I'm telling you right now, you get prepared right now. And you let me tell you something. You ain't gonna want to win. You ain't gonna want to not win consistently. But look, when they talk about winning and losing, you got me, performing and underperforming, you start looking at the game as that ain't the same as winning and losing. I gotta get right. Because you see your teammate doing that. They ain't got a grip of what winning is. Winning is every doggone day. Making a demand for yourself. Making a decision. Let me tell you something. People who let stuff get in the way of winning, they accept losing. It should be no reason, bro. It should be no reason. It should be no reason. It should be no reason why y'all ain't getting on your grind.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It should be no. Let me tell you something. If eating is more important than getting on your grind, I'll show you a time when you ain't gonna be able to eat. If talking on the phone, getting on Instagram and all that is more important than getting on your grind, I'll show you a person who ain't gonna have no real followers. If going out here acting like you getting it is more important than really getting it, I'll show you somebody who ain't gonna never have it.
Sure.
If going out here doing everything that's unimportant make you live a life of unimportance. But guess what? You do all the unimportant stuff to feel important. Feeling important is different from being important.
Facts.
Get your butt on the grind.
Yes,
Stop
sir.
sitting there
Yes, sir.
looking around like you crazy. Listen, I'm telling you, and let me tell you something. And they gonna say, oh, you know, man, he supposed to say that. Well, guess what? I don't gotta say that. I ain't gotta say that. I ain't gotta say that. Some of y'all happy with what y'all get. I ain't gotta say that. I'm saying this to say, let me tell you something. This room will not get the strength that it need in the room until, listen, y'all hang around each other too much for we to exile somebody. You know, last night when I wanted to keep you on game and stuff like that, listen, let me tell you something. Every leader can feel the crowd. You can tell what a crowd can handle.
Yes, sir.
You got me?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you this right here. You can't talk about solutions to people who can't handle problems. You're wasting your time. They think avoiding a problem is a solution.
Yeah.
That's making more.
Facts.
For real.
Am I listen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure before I walk outside and ask if anybody hear me, y'all got me.
Got it.
What I'm saying is this. We got to prepare the room for growth.
Yes, sir.
See, we just want the room to grow. We just want the room to grow and we just watch it. But let me tell you something. This ain't a spectator's room. I don't like spectators. Do y'all see me let people come in here and watch me train and do all this stuff? If somebody come in here and train, I don't be talking like this. I might get a little something and that's it. Y'all ain't never seen me have somebody in here and let's get it. Man, get out of here.
No, sir.
If I do that, y'all know that they was special. Y'all ain't never even see me. My girl be at the crib, and I'll bring her in here to let her see the heat. I done let my mama sit over there one time and listen. Guess what? That's her first time in the whole 7 years. Let me tell you something. Don't y'all think for 1 second that we out here to not be the best.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Don't y'all out here think for 1 second that you ain't finna rise above all the challenges that we talking about that we supposed to be out.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
think for 1 second that it's okay to be mediocre. Let me tell you something. Mediocre people don't eat long. Mediocre people don't buy property. Mediocre people don't got money to invest. Mediocre people don't get millions. Mediocre people get jobs. Mediocre people get fired. Mediocre people whine and complain. Mediocre people get excuses. They come up with new excuses. Boy, I got a good excuse you can tell your boss, boy, it work every time. We talking serious, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
Bro, y'all gotta hear what I'm saying right now. And look, I ain't just talking to you, I'm talking to me too. Cause I gotta stop letting you move like that. Cause if I let you move like that, get what I start doing?
Moving like that.
Moving like that. Cause I tolerate it. It's like if you let your girl move on you, do all this crazy stuff, get what you do? you start tolerating and you start being just like something you don't like. You start tolerating somebody lazy for whatever reason. You feel tired all the time. Mediocre people don't buy property. Mediocre people don't got money to invest. Mediocre people don't get millions. Mediocre people get jobs. Mediocre people get fired. Mediocre people whine and complain. Mediocre people get excuses. They come up with new excuses. Boy, I got a good excuse you can tell your boss, boy, it work every time. We talking serious, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
Bro, y'all gotta hear what I'm saying right now. And look, I ain't just talking to you, I'm talking to me too. Cause I gotta stop letting you move like that. Cause if I let you move like that, get what I start doing?
Moving like that.
Moving like that. Cause I tolerate it. It's like if you let your girl move on you, do all this crazy stuff, get what you do? You start tolerating and you start being just like something you don't like.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yep.
Fact.
You start tolerating somebody lazy for whatever reason. You feel tired all the time. You start tolerating the dusty wusty, guess what you become? Dusty wusty. You keep tolerating the underperformer, you start we ain't finna, listen, we are not finna be that to each other.
No,
sir.
Let me tell you something. The only thing that's stopping us from doing that is recognizing what's priority. If y'all want me to tell you what's priority, I shouldn't have to, cause you want me to tell you what priority is when you gotta look in your bank account and hope something extra done dropped in there. Listen, let me tell you something. Now let me tell you, I'm gonna be straight with you. They make priority. The delusion is to make priority entertainment.
Yep.
So that you stay in the same boat.
Right.
But people who can see around that, get entertainment every time they want. Listen, the people who see around that end up understanding that that was the thing that kept me in the boat. I'm saying this to say, bro, you want me to keep it 1,000 with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Priority.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your priority is to get better. Let me tell you something. Every one of y'all, I should be able to look you in the mirror, look at you and say, boy, you done got 20% better this year, boy. Well, you done. Because let me tell you something. Because after you get that first 20% better, boy, listen, it's such a radical change because you ain't used to grow. And I get that. You can come here 1 year and, boy, you can see a big change. But it's only a little 20%. It ain't that much, you know what I'm saying? But it looked like a lot because you know you different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You think different. You correct. You got it. But let me tell you something. The first 20% or the first 10% change seem like a lot to you, and the people around you still can ignore it, act like ain't nothing happened because they know you. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It start making you take it like that's all of it in the world. Let me tell you something. That 10% is what you was supposed to been did and ain't done. It really ain't nothing. Yeah. All right? That next 70-80% is a hike. It's a hike, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hike. And it's for people who can put aside the smaller things in life to go after the real things in life. It's a hike. It's a hike. It's a hike. It's a hike. Priorities, it's a hike. You got me? It's a hike. It's a hike. When I look at Dash, somebody been around me since they was 18 years old. Look, bro, it's a hike. When I hear people talking about, you know what I'm saying, man, Taylor don't grew so much, or boy, dang, boy, hey, boy, I'm just so proud of that boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, what's crazy is I used to hear the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear one side about somebody, oh shoot, they ain't doing nothing. Oh shoot, your brother ain't doing nothing. You hear one side, and then you get a chance to hear the other side. You start to know that they gonna just change based on you.
Right.
They don't expect much from you. The crowd change on you. You got me?
Yeah.
You can go to a crowd and speak and not be a good speaker. And they look at you like. Then you can come back a year later and everybody, what? He got turn this thing up. Well, who was that? That was the same person. I just got back. Okay, you say that? You can run the station with the team and you feel like you ain't doing nothing. Then come back, hey,
Yes, sir.
is it me? You can do that. I'm saying that, look, all y'all need to be focusing on getting better. I got it, bro. Y'all ain't got high standards. I mean, the bar ain't that high to over the beat. Y'all talking to people y'all age and stuff like that, and your awareness be all high, and you know you got them in the clamps, you can, no, I got you, but that ain't nothing. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing. Some of y'all got this little devious smirk on your face because you be doing it, thinking you out here macking. I can see it, you think you out here, yeah, I said that, you think you out here macking, texting, knowing, ain't every word I'm saying. I want to hear that. That ain't nothing.
No, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying you got to learn how to, man, listen, we got to take it to another level.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, the messages be different when you on another level. Listen, all y'all that's in future leadership,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
man, y'all looking at me like, man, shoot, you don't know that. Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gave they all to getting in. You ain't made that your only reason yet. I tell you, you gonna get fired, you don't get in there, I bet you move different. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should have to put no pressure on you like that for you to move different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Them people that you gotta do like that, you gotta always watch them. You hear me?
Yes,
You gotta
sir.
always watch them. You don't wanna be that. You can't get money with that person. You want me to tell you why? Cause when it gets so big, you ain't gonna be able to notice they ain't grinding. It just creep up on you. So you wanna develop the habit right now. How to grind. How to put the hour a day into your mind. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with putting an hour a day in your mind? Well, try not doing. Go 10 years and not do it and see what somebody look like. Y'all got these little glows on. Y'all got these little glows on your face. The innovators got glows on their face. When I look at y'all face, no matter if I done jump to you or not, I still see the little glow on your head. Some of y'all don't even put on lotion. Got glows. What y'all doing? Taking a bath in baby oil? Huh? What we doing? Huh? What y'all doing? Rubbing your hair with olive oil in the morning? Huh? What we doing?
Or rubbing that head.
What we doing? What I'm saying, listen, what I'm saying is, look, that's what it do. It's a lamp. Turn the lamp on.
Yes, sir. Sir.
You don't turn the lamp on by being late. Let me tell you something. Them books on that list, listen, read them. That first list, y'all need to start from there. First list, after y'all read Magic of Believing, y'all read all the books on that first list that we read last year. Catch up. Mustard. Let's get it. Listen, y'all, we gotta take it serious.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Listen, cause we gonna get exposed if we don't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's true.
Yep.
Right.
You hear me? We don't want the big harvest coming here. We ain't ready. We asking for something that we got it. Now we mad.
Right.
Yeah.
We got they give it. Listen, when nothing's happening, that means get prepared. That's the grace gift of preparation. Let's take it up a notch.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Go.
Okay, a little weak, but it got to get strong.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's take it up a notch.
Yes, sir.
We gotta get the sense of urgency in this game. We gotta get the sense of urgency in the dough. We gotta get it in the dough. Big day, big day.
Big day, big day, big day.